Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. This afternoon I'm going to be continuing on with my reaction to Transformers Prime Season 1 Episode 15 Shadowzone. Right? Yes, Shadowzone on the New Transformers World YouTube channel. If you guys want to check out my previous reaction to the other episodes, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top right here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you guys want to check out the original video as well as New Transformers World YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, episode 14. Megatron has returned. Starscream is in trouble. Bumblebee has returned back to normal after being controlled by Megatron, and Megatron has messed up multiple opportunities to destroy his mortal enemy Optimus Prime and his irritation Starscream. Yeah, that's all I can say. He had his chances, he messed them up, all due to his own pride and arrogance. Yeah, alright, let us continue with episode 15. What's the title again? Shadowzone. Shadowzone. Alright. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you don't look so good, Starscream.
Resting comfortably, Starscream? Despite the extent of your injuries, my medical staff assures me that you shall make a rapid recovery.
Hopefully every bit as rapid as your wrath is swift.
If his wrath was swift, you would be dead. But no, it's as slow as a ice glacier. That's how fast his wrath is, Starscream.
And how swiftly things change. To think that but a short time ago, it was you who was standing here, while I was lying there, right after your failed attempt to terminate me. But know this, dear Starscream. Our position shall never again be reversed.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. The fact that you've allowed this betrayer to continue to exist, Megatron, it means it's going to happen again. I don't know when, I don't know how, but he's going to betray you once again, and he's going to become Lord Starscream against Lord Megatron. Yeah. Yeah, knockout.
Starscream, have you lost your senses? But you haven't fully recuperated.
I feel fine, Knockout. Never better. You're a brilliant physician. Now get out of my way. Dark Energon may have replenished your strength, Master. But how could you forget that you never reclaimed your original shard? Once the blood of Unicron flows through my veins, our positions shall be reversed.
So are you gonna stab it into your Spock chamber like Megatron?
I had hoped that my growing expertise on the subject would remain purely academic. But though faint, this is clearly a Dark Energon signature, and it's moving fast.
Megatron.
Where'd he find more of the bad stuff?
And what's he gonna do with it? Recruit a new army of the undead?
Zombie guns?
We cannot rule out the possibility, especially since Megatron seems to be heading to a familiar site.
Oh, it's that screen.
The grave site of the mighty Skyquake. So cool.
I told the Autobots to to disintegrate that body. Disintegrate it completely. Here we go. Here we go. Resurrect him, Starscream.
Quick to reject my authority while you lived. But as the first of my reanimated warriors, you shall bow to my command. Yes, power of Dark Energon, be mine.
Wow. Wow. That is cool, Starscream. Oh, wow. I love that. I love the fire kind of effect that's just flowing out of you. Oh, man. This is cool. This is cool. Yeah. Okay.
Symbiosis. I can feel it!
Megatron has barely emerged from stasis, and it seems he's already making up for lost time. Bulkhead, Bumblebee, Ratchet, prepare to roll out.
Me?
If we are dealing with Dark Energon, I may well require your expertise. RC.
Bridge operator. Got it.
Go get him, Bulkhead. Bring the heart.
What? What's going on, guys?
It's not like Miko to not want to go.
She's definitely up to something.
Actually, I'm fine that she's not going. You know, she's very naughty. And I think she's going to be a distraction. So, yeah.
Making a break.
Oh, well. Switch it off. RC, switch it off.
It's not safe.
I am not gonna miss my first ZombieCon throwdown!
Sorry, guys, I had a call. Okay, let's continue.
That's not Megatron.
Rise, Skyquake! Rise!
Wait, what happened to your, purple aura, Starscream? Oh no. Did the Energon reject you?
Let's see some Fight of the Living Dead already!
Miko, what were you thinking?
She wasn't.
Hey, I totally missed out last time. This could be my only chance to take some snaps. My cell phone. I must have dropped it back at base.
Starscream, Autobots, stand down. You stand down. You cannot harm me while Dark Energon flows through my veins.
Did you just lose your arm? Starscream. Ah! Starscream. Oh no.
You clipped his wing. He's grounded.
Come on, come on! Rise already! This is Commander Starscream, requesting emergency ground bridge to my coordinates.
I can't believe you made me lose my phone!
How is this my fault?
Oh no.
Face to Optimus. The kids are missing.
We have a visual. Send the ground bridge immediately.
Two. You three! Into our ground bridge! Now!
Come on.
Wait, is that the right one?
Ratchet, what is happening?
The dueling ground bridge portals must be feeding back on each other.
So what will that create? An explosion?
We gotta get the kids out of there.
Oh, okay, so he came through the right one.
My arm! Not a word about this to anyone!
The drone is just doing his job, like... I guess it didn't really work for you, Starscream. Dark Energon, it just doesn't work for you. I mean, yeah, it gave you that cool purple aura effect, but then nothing else. Yeah. I think you're doing something wrong. Or you're just not worthy.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I think so.
What just happened?
I can't be certain. But if two ground bridges sent to the same coordinates cross streams, the feedback could have triggered a system overload.
Could? Hello? More like totally did.
The kids made it through, right?
Huh?
What's he talking?
Oh, you guys are in like a different dimension or different plane of existence now. You're not in their phased reality, if I can say that. Wow, this is interesting.
About?
Bulkhead, we're right here!
RC, did the children make it safely back to base?
Negative. You don't see them?
No sign.
What? No sign? Okay, seriously, Bulk? Ah!
He went right through you. We're not alive. I don't want to be a ghost.
No, you guys are alive, you're just not in our plane of existence. Or should I say their plane of existence. You are in a different dimension. That is still rooted in that dimension. It's confusing, but yeah.
Wait, how can we still touch each other?
Ratchet, could the children have been transported onto the Nemesis instead?
Not likely. If Starscream didn't arrive at our base, the most likely explanation is a dislocation. The children may simply have been bridged to an unintended destination.
Another place, but in the same place.
What do you mean?
We're probably in a different dimension.
Yes, that's what I said.
Some kind of alternate reality. A Shadowzone.
Aha, Shadowzone. Okay, alright, yes, definitely.
Nerd alert.
Look, Skyquake's tomb is empty.
How'd we miss Skyquake rising and shining?
It would seem Starscream got what he came for.
Another matter for another time. Right now, our priority is locating Jack, Miko, and Raphael. RC, bridge us back to base.
Oh, Skyquake. How can you guys not hear Skyquake going and just walking loudly like this? Like how? But anyways, maybe because the bridge is making a noise as well, so you guys can't hear what's happening behind you.
Zombie!
Guys, look out!
Bulkhead! It's right behind you!
Oh, okay, so he's also in the shadow zone. Yeah.
Awesome! It can't touch them either!
But he can touch you, Miko.
If that thing can't touch the bots...
Just like we can't?
Then we're trapped in the Shadowzone with the Decepticon zombie?
If we aren't ghosts now, we will be soon!
Someone please pick up Raphael. It's still a baby, guys. Come on. At least I could piggyback.
Come on!
Jack, my glasses!
Way too dangerous.
I can't see without them.
What are you, 90?
Not helping.
Fine.
Wait!
Kuya! Here you go, Gramps. Let's book. Maybe we could set a trap. Try to crush it.
Nah, I think your best solution would be find a narrow passageway. He won't be able to fit in there, and you guys will be able to, so you'll be able to run further away from him in this narrow passageway. I don't think he has access to his weapons anymore, so you don't have to worry about him trying to shoot down this passageway. And I don't think he can transform anymore. Yeah.
With what? Nothing around here is solid except us in the ground.
We can't run forever, but maybe we can hide.
Ratchet, if the children were misdirected to an unintended location, is there any way to get a fix on their coordinates?
If they were lost, Miko would have called me by now. Call them? Yes! That's why Miko hasn't phoned.
Let me try Jack.
The best thing about zombies? They're slow moving.
Is that your
Phone! Hello? RC?
Jack? Can you hear me? Nothing.
Hello? RC? Oh, nothing.
Gee, imagine that. The fourth dimension has lousy cell phone reception.
Wait, guys, the phone rang. We're getting a signal.
Maybe the Autobots can't see or hear us because we're moving at hyperspeed or something.
Do you think that they could read us?
Texting!
Text me! If my phone's back at the base, maybe they'll see it.
Can you type and run?
dealing with fluctuating energy profiles inside a wide distortion field, but it may be possible to backtrace their coordinates.
Why do you have your phone on silent, Miko? Why? Ugh.
Deja vu!
What?
This doesn't look familiar to you?
Not really.
Dude, we just ran one big circle! Whoa.
Oh, Starscream's hand. Or arm, I should say.
Sweet.
Whoa. It must have gotten trapped in here during the explosion, too.
Well, if it's solid, we can use it.
Starscream, I don't quite understand how this could have happened.
And yet, it did! Can you imagine my horror? There I am, minding my own business, when my arm just falls off! Clearly, Megatron inflicted more damage upon me than you realize. Doctor.
Well, on the bright side, this provides an excellent opportunity for an upgrade. Let's see, you could go with the sonic cannon. It's reliable, low maintenance, all...
It looks messy. You do realize that Starscream is very agilely built. You know, he's very angular, with a very slim silhouette type of body. If you give him all this big type of arms with weapons and guns and everything, it's just going to make him very heavy, and it will take him longer to transform into a jet fighter. Yeah, I don't think so.
Although it lacks a certain flair, personally, I prefer the Null Ray. It has just the right mix of flash and firepower.
I don't want a new model! I just want the same arm I had before!
The Starscream, your equipment is a bit... obsolete. I'm not sure I have another one lying around.
Oh well.
Of course, we could try to salvage yours. You kept it, didn't you?
It was... beyond recovery.
Anyone know how to fire this thing?
The fact that you guys, all three of you, could push that arm with a missile on top of it. Wow.
I don't see a trigger.
Starscream did something with his fingers.
We have one shot. We need to make it count.
How do you like us now?
It's a zombie, guys. My gosh.
Come on!
How can a zombie arm move faster than the actual zombie?
That's a good question.
Miko's phone. It wasn't blinking before. It's a message. In alternate dimension with zombie. Help.
That doesn't sound possible.
Ratchet, can we triangulate the geographical position of the cell phone signal?
In a parallel dimensional plane? Let's find out.
My dark energon shard. Pulsing? My warrior lives.
Look what I found in storage. What are you doing?
You were right, Knockout. I'm much too attached to my original appendage. I will retrieve it.
Now, calculating for relative time delays and ionospheric distortions, the signal emanated from the exact location as the original ground bridge coordinates.
But we already looked for him there.
Perhaps, but not in the correct dimensional phase, as their message stated. But if I can recreate the feedback loop which triggered the event, I might be able to generate a rescue portal, allowing passage from their dimension.
Back to base?
No, we're talking about interdimensional travel here, Bulkhead.
But don't you need both, gates to be active at the same time, like how it was done before? And so far, all I've seen you guys have is just one gate. You need another one.
Attempting to redirect the vortex trajectory would be far too risky.
Everyone knows that.
If the coordinates aren't precisely the same, who knows where the humans could wind up?
Oh, come on. This place is like one big merry-go-round.
Skyquake, your master summons you!
How'd that freak get into our dimension?
He didn't. He can't see us.
Forget Starscream. We gotta run! Some more.
A ground bridge portal?
That has to be our way out of here.
The Autobots saw our text!
What? Mine or theirs?
If we go through, we run smack into Starscream. And if we don't...
We're zombie chow.
Option 3, we keep running in circles.
Follow my lead. Now!
Humans? Where did you vermin?
It kind of reminds me of the face hugger. Oh, that is some scary stuff right there.
Isn't mine! Unhand me!
Jack, Miko, Raphael.
Autobots again? Requesting emergency ground bridge now!
Look, if you're gonna blame anybody, blame me.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that a couple dozen times?
Miko, what you endured has been lesson enough. We are just glad you are all safe.
Guess it was a good thing you dropped this. Too bad you didn't get any pictures, though.
Nah, that's okay. I think after today, I pretty much have zombie close-up seared into my brain.
What happened? Megatron pound you like scrap metal again?
I would rather not discuss it.
Honestly, Starscream, you need to take better care of yourself. Didn't you retrieve your limb?
You're a zombie. Why are you caring about if that arm can fit on you? Skyquake is weird. Alright guys, that's it with Transformers Prime Season 1, Episode 15, Shadowzone, on the New Transformers World YouTube channel. Yeah, well, we can now, ascertain that the teleportation bridge is able to transport you to different planes of existence. It can phase you into a different reality. What I found interesting as well when the kids were in this shadow zone is that it was in a loop. They kept on running, in this canyon place. However, it seemed as if they were running in circles. So that means this shadow zone is only within that you know, I don't know how big that space was, but within that pocket of phased reality, and you can't go beyond that. You can't go like across the planet in this phased reality. It can only limit you to a certain amount of space. So that was also quite interesting to see. And yeah, I don't know whether they're moving extremely fast in this phased space, but what we can tell is that they are, you know, that they cannot interact with anything in their own phased reality. Like, you know, where the Autobots were, they could not interact with them. However, is that contributed to how fast they're moving? I don't think so. Because if they were moving extremely fast, right, there would also be a blue shift or a red shift light. You know, the faster they go, it would be a red shift, and then behind them, they would only see the color blue or blue shifting tone of lights. But instead, they just saw everything in gray. You know, so I'm not entirely sure this has to deal with speed, because yeah, it just didn't seem like it. And they could still communicate with their plane of existence where the Autobots were with their cell phones. So that means radio waves are able to be, you know, transmitted through this phased reality, which is also an interesting point of information to know about. And yeah, really, that could be like the ultimate space for like a prison. You know, the Shadowzone could become a prison where you just trap all of these dangerous Decepticons or Autobots, you know, that are against you in this Shadowzone, and they can never interact with your phased reality ever again. You know, if they're too strong to kill, you trap them in the Shadowzone, or you imprison them in the Shadowzone for all eternity. Or you could use the Shadowzone as a secret phased space where you can conduct your experiments, where you can build new technologies, where you won't be interrupted by anyone. No one will be able to interact with you. You will be able to see them, but they won't be able to see you in that phased reality. And you know, you can just do whatever you want until you're ready to return back into the phased reality that you come from. So yeah, there's many applications for this Shadowzone to be exploited, to be used. And yeah, I find this also very, very interesting. Skyquake Skyquake is stuck in there. Well, the zombie Skyquake, and I don't think the zombie Skyquake is really going to think or process what has happened to him. You know, he is just walking around as a zombie, and he's going to be like that forever, you know, walking in a loop until someone is able to release him from this prison. Yeah. So I don't know if Skyquake's mind is still there, or is it just a complete zombie? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that hand or that arm of Skyquake, the way it was moving around, oh, it just took me back to Alien versus Predator, or the Alien movies, you know, with the face huggers. Yeah, it just took me back to that. The way it's skittering on the floor. Oh, wow. And the way it attacked Starscream. Oh gosh, it really just took me back to those movies. But yeah, you know, Skyquake is going to be there for all eternity, the zombie formed one, until maybe someone makes another interdimensional, interphasal portal that enters into the Shadowzone. Yeah, until then, that's where he's going to be. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's it with today's episode, episode 15. And remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as New Transformers World YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys next time. Okay? Bye-bye.